Meet the Tokisaki Kurumi waifu. This waifu is perfect and no, seriously, I'll tell you a little about this character from the anime Date A Live, where most people know him from the anime, since at that time the novels or manga were not as widely consumed as they are today. Kurumi Tokisaki is a character shrouded in darkness in the Date A Live universe. With a presence that exudes both fascination and fear, Kurumi is a spirit of unknown age but undeniably powerful. As she is a spirit, her actual age is unknown, but she has the appearance of a girl between her 17 years. Kurumi's hair, black as the darkest night, falls in silky cascades that frame her pale, delicate face. Her eyes, a deep, hypnotic red, seem to contain the very essence of death and destruction. A black ribbon adorns her hair, a striking contrast that adds a touch of macabre elegance to her appearance. She wears a modified school uniform, whose dark details and touches of deep red reflect her somber nature and her connection to time and death. Kurumi is the first antagonist introduced in the story, to then take a neutral role until finally becoming an ally of the main characters, or well, at least she helps a little Hoshido. Kurumi's personality is as complex as her appearance. She exhibits a seductive charm that is often overshadowed by her manipulative and ruthless nature. Kurumi is cunning and calculating, able to read people with ease and use that information for her own purposes. Although she can show moments of gentleness and vulnerability, these are quickly overshadowed by her thirst for power and her obsession with time and death. Behind her mask of indifference and coldness, Kurumi harbors a deep desire for understanding and connection. Throughout the series, it is hinted that her dark and destructive nature is the result of a turbulent and traumatic past. Despite her seemingly selfish and ruthless actions, there are glimmers of humanity in Kurumi, a spark of light that struggles to break through the darkness that engulfs her. Kurumi's power lies in her ability to manipulate time at will. Her main weapon, Zafkiel, grants her the power to control time in all its forms, from manipulating the speed of objects to the ability to stop and reverse the flow of time itself. With Zafkiel at her disposal, Kurumi is an unstoppable force capable of defying the very laws of the universe. In addition to her ability to manipulate time, Kurumi can also summon angels, shadowy and powerful entities that serve her in battle. Each angel possesses unique and devastating abilities, ranging from the ability to generate massive explosions to the manipulation of reality itself. Kurumi's personality is not easily determined. Like many other spirits, she experienced a strong dislike for humans when she first appeared in history. She possesses an outstanding acting ability, being able to adopt the role of a kind and sweet young woman without revealing her true intentions, such as when she enrolled in Raisin School and joined Shido's class, leaving the students in awe of both her beauty and charm. Beneath that mask resides a disturbed and sadistic young woman who delights in laughter, not valuing the lives of humans, whom she regards merely as a source of nourishment that allows her to restore her own time. Despite this, there is some justice in her actions, as Kurumi generally only tortures and eliminates criminals, especially those who abuse defenseless animals. A further example of certain actions of integrity in her usual actions is her main objective, which is to go back in time to eliminate the first spirit and thus save the lives of millions of people by preventing the occurrence of space earthquakes, something for which Phantom sarcastically recognized her as a benevolent young woman. Despite the brutality of her actions, Kurumi still retains a certain degree of innocence, which is reflected in her weakness for small animals. On one occasion, she intervened to stop 4 individuals who were mistreating a stray cat, and near a maid-themed cafe, Shido and Toka Yatagami found her entertaining several cats. Deep down, Kurumi seems to long for a normal, quiet life, as evidenced by the fact that one of her duplicates nearly succumbed to Shido's promises shortly before the original Kurumi intervened. Although she does not execute without a specific motive, Kurumi makes it clear that she does not have a high opinion of herself and even hates receiving praise from others. For example, when Shido expressed his intention to rescue her despite committing multiple murders, Kurumi responded to it by using the time-consuming city to weaken Raisin students and even tried to cause a space earthquake just to make Shido surrender to her. Furthermore, when Phantom praised her as someone kind, Kurumi shot back. One facet that adds further complexity to her being is her ability to generate clones of herself from different timelines. These clones are essentially herself and thus share the exact same personality. However, despite sharing memories, goals, and fears with the original Kurumi, the clones also possess their own will. It seems that the clones' individual experiences affect the main Kurumi in a certain way, as after one of them led Shido to one of DEM Industries' headquarters to locate Toka Yatagami, the place where Kurumi was scheduled to meet the second spirit. The real Kurumi was pleased to learn that Shido stroked her clone's head after learning of the situation at DEM. Before becoming a spirit, Kurumi held a strong sense of justice and regretted the inequality in the world, which led her to develop a deep desire to help those in need, something that Mio Takamiya took advantage of to deceive her by turning her into a spirit in order to fulfill his own goals, making her believe she was saving the world. In the anime, certain details about Kurumi's past and motivations may be simplified or omitted compared to the light novel. Some action scenes and dialogue may be adapted differently in the anime to fit the visual format. The depth of Kurumi's thoughts and emotions may be explored more extensively in the novel, offering a more complete understanding of her character. The chronology of events and the sequence of some scenes may vary between the novel and the anime, although the main plot remains similar. Despite her youthful appearance, Kurumi is one of the oldest and most powerful spirits in the series. Her name, Kurumi, means black walnut, referring to her dark hair and mysterious nature. Kurumi has a particular obsession with death and time, which is reflected in her clothing and behavior. She is one of the most popular characters in the series, both among fans of the anime and light novels. Tokisaki Kurumi is one of the most popular anime characters as well as being one of the best known since he appeared in chapter number 5 of the anime Date Alive that premiered in 2013. At times we knew a character that would accompany us until today. I remember when it was said that something had happened to a character of Date Alive, I was worried that it was Kurumi, then I was relieved to learn that it was Thoka. If fans of Thoka can already go to Funarm on Twitter. I hope you liked the video, maybe you learned something new about the character, although I see it difficult taking into account how much data of Kurumi is on the internet. If you want to bring a video about her waifu, comment it. Do not forget to check the videos of the channel. See you in the next video.